You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Have you talked to Norvell since the game?
Yeah, but we're close friends, so it's not one of those. Like, I think it's a little bit.
How long before you said, ha, 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 ha?
Hey, you sent him a text and said, you want to see the box score? You sent him the box score. You want to see the picture of me in the locker room afterwards?
How close are you? Because it would have taken me literally 30 seconds.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
It's time for our Pick Six, Mike. 6 classics that we're most looking forward to in the 2025 football season.
Las Vegas, obviously, that's the Grambling State University, Jackson State University clash. They're taking 2 iconic HBCU brands going to an NFL stadium in Las Vegas.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Live from FedEx Forum, this is The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
What's up, y'all? Welcome into The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. It's Monday, smaller studio. Same hopes and aspirations, though. Rob Fisher's not here. I'm Lang Whitaker here with John Roser. What's up, man?
What up?
Like the Creed shirt?
Yeah. You know, there are some bands they say you need to see, you know, at least once in your lifetime, or, you know, if they're still around. The Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, not really a band, Taylor Swift,
Billy Joel,
Beyonce, Billy Joel, Elton John,
Lady Gaga, did she count?
Lady Gaga. These are single artists. There aren't really as many bands anymore. Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam's still
I'd love to see
a
them.
band. Fish.
Rob
the
Fisher?
Backstreet Boys. And Creed. And I can say I've seen Creed.
You saw the Creed?
Oh, it was awesome. Great show.
What was the best song they did? I'm assuming it's the Take You Higher thing.
No. They have a ton of songs. Creed's got a lot of hits. Huh. Yeah. Creed's got a lot of hits. What would be my favorite song they did? I mean, they didn't play my favorite song because it's my favorite's like a B-side that only the true Creed heads know. Yeah. I liked the encore, One Last Breath in My Sacrifice.
How long did they play?
I mean, they were like an hour and a half, hour 45.
All right.
Yeah, something like that.
Three Doors Down was there or no?
No, Three Doors Down was not there. Their drummer is battling stage 4 cancer, so it was Chris Daughtry.
And American Idol.
Yeah, he is like a rocker now. He is not the pop star anymore. He's a rocker.
Yeah.
He is tatted, like full sleeve.
That's a sure sign of a rocker.
Yeah.
I ran into you on Saturday at Sneak Fest.
Yes, you did.
We were at the Sneak Fest.
Yeah.
But before I went there, I took my son to Nash Cards.
You did?
Where Jacob was. I ran into Jacob.
Stop Cuddy. Yeah. He's in our ears
producing the show. I bumped into him there.
Yeah.
And my son and Jacob looked at cards for a while. I wanted to ask you, though, about these cards. My son came home totally fired up. You're a big card guy.
I am.
You're going to the national?
I am leaving Friday morning I have a flight at 7:30 a.m. Friday morning, and I will be back Sunday night, like at 9:10 p.m.
To Chicago? Is that what it is?
I'm flying to Chicago for the National Sports Collectors Convention. Yeah, I'll get 3 full days. Sunday's the best day to buy because everybody's leaving and they want to
Did you get into cards as a kid, or was it when you were older?
Yeah, I was in as a kid. My mom will still tell me, will you please come get these cards from the house? I'm like, why do I have cards over there? She goes, I don't know why you have cards over here, but I just found like 2 boxes full of cards.
Those are probably worth something.
No,
it's
junk wax stuff like early 90s, like 1990 Don Russ,
like
91, 92
it's like you're
Don
speaking
Russ.
A different language. You're like junk wax stuff. Like, I don't know what that means.
They printed so much of it that it's worthless.
There's like, when we were at the store the other day, the guy was like, these, I've seen some rips or like PSA. There's all these, I feel like I was in another country.
There's a lingo. Yeah. But you got to like it now at the new Nash cards. It's a big store now.
Very big store.
And you got the couches you can go chill on.
That's what I did.
Right.
After I found
shout out to Wade and Cade. Wade and Cade.
Santos Cyril, who plays at Georgia, who played at Overtime Elite before that. I found one of his cards for $1, and I'm like, that's what I want right there.
You go.
I want my Santos
Cyril. A little something for everybody.
Yeah, my son got a graded SGA card.
Yeah.
He was very excited that it was graded and that there had only been 2 of this card graded before.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. He was like, I was just trying to like be encouraging in the car afterwards, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Let's go to the Sneak Fest. That I can.
That you can do.
That's my speed.
All right.
But yeah. So you have a good weekend.
Well, I'll hang out. Next time we go to the card store, I'll meet you there.
We ran into you there.
I'll babysit your son for a little while.
I was just on the couch on my phone.
Yeah.
Like I was doing the kid thing. I was off on the side of my phone. Yeah. We have some breaking gambling news today.
Okay.
Cleveland Indians closer Emmanuel Clase has been placed on leave or something while he's being investigated, supposedly, for a gambling probe, according to Jeff Passan of ESPN.
Okay.
He was placed on non-disciplinary paid leave as part of MLB's investigation into sports gambling. He's the second Guardians pitcher to get caught up in this inquiry.
Yeah. That's what I was about to ask you. I was like, didn't this happen to a good
Luis
Guardians?
Ortiz?
Yeah,
is the
right.
other guy. He's still on leave. He was there since July 3rd. But somebody on the Twitter put together this video of Class A. We have clips of it. Watch this. These are his first pitches when he comes in the game. And they aren't close.
No, they're not. Oh, so people are saying ball.
Yeah.
People are betting ball. First pitch is going to be a ball.
So, like, from what I read, he has thrown 22 pitches this season with a 0-0 count and the bases empty that were outside the strike zone.
Yeah.
Because I guess he usually comes in, he's a closer, he comes in at the start of the inning,
Right. 11 of them have been uncompetitive, meaning they're not getting anywhere near the strike zone.
Yeah. And if you look at it, I think people look at this because of the Ortiz story. Like, the other question is, he comes in, he's cold, right? It's like first pitch.
Right.
You have an excuse for why it might not be close. Although I saw people do the math, and Edwin Diaz, the closer of the Mets, has thrown more first pitch at non-competitive pitches. Class A, the problem seems to be, I saw somebody bring this up, he probably got flagged. 7 of the 40 have been terrible. But unusual betting patterns make people take notice. And here's a stat here. First pitch of the 9th inning, 17.5. Every other pitch, 5.2. So that first pitch is awful. The rest, not good. But apparently it's the unusual betting patterns, right? That's what people look at.
Right.
And they say like, oh, something's up. Maybe something's up. Then you start taking notice.
Right.
I think this gets to Fish's point, though, is always like, there's gambling on sports. People are going to it's going to ruin the game, and guys are going to, like that. That's how these guys got caught.
No, they're literally tracking everything.
Yeah,
they track everything. They can see everything. Major League Baseball has people that are watching all of this stuff, and the gambling companies are paying attention to it. If FanDuel, DraftKings, whoever, when they see something like this happening, they've got people who are like, wait, why did somebody just... Now, there are limits on betting balls and strikes, like how much. You're not allowed to bet $50,000 on whether the pitch is going to be a ball or strike. But you're probably allowed to bet like $1,000. And it's like, why is somebody betting $1,000 on something like that? Like, that's like a $5 bet,
Yeah.
So, when they see bets like that come in and you see multiples of them, it's like, something's up. Yeah, something's up here.
Yeah, well... again, he got flagged because of the unusual betting patterns. I think it's not like the balls made them look for betting patterns. It's the other way around, right?
Yeah.
The betting patterns made them look at what's going on and see what's up. So he's flagged. He's out for a bit. We'll see how long he's out. Let's go to NCAA football. I want to talk about that because we're close.
We're close. We're really close. Yeah.
Bill Connolly from ESPN, who I love his work.
He's great.
He did SEC projections. We have a graphic here of he did the rankings. He didn't do win-loss, but he did projected finish in each. He's got them. The number is overall, but the ranking is within the SEC where he has these teams ranked. Any of these jump out at you right away? I mean, I assume Mississippi State, Vanderbilt are going to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised Alabama's number one. Everyone has Texas and Georgia at one, too.
It's wild. So that's the thing I want. Like, the advanced numbers love Alabama. And then
is it because of Kalen DeBoer?
So, no, I don't know. But the video game has Alabama ranked as the best roster on the game, too. But the media voted, and they have Texas and Georgia. Put that back up. Yeah. The thing that I'm surprised at a little bit, I don't know. There are so many top 25 SEC teams. That's crazy. I was like, how low Auburn is? But I'm like, well, they got them 25th. I would say probably the one that stands out to me the most here is I know they've got talent, but they have been disappointing the last years. Is that Florida team? Like, I know they've got Lagway, but they have been so disappointing that it's like the numbers are all buying into them, but the schedule is also still really hard. And Napier has done this a couple of times where they do have these stretches later in the year where they look like they're getting better, but they never have a fast start. They have not had a fast start under him. And if they get off to another slow start, now obviously they're not going to lose to Long Island or South Florida, but they go week 3, 4, 5, 6. It is at LSU, at Miami, Texas, and at Texas A&M. Yeah. And if they go 1-3 in those games and they're looking at 3-3, like it ain't going to get easy for Napier. So
you see what
Florida's one of those I got to believe it to see it.
I think so. Well, yeah. I mean, I think Lagway's really good.
And Missouri was ahead of Auburn. I don't know much about Missouri. I don't know what Missouri really has this year. So they lost Burden, who had a down season last year relative to what he was the year before. Did you see what Florida did at their football practice this week?
No. You know, they have that 7'9" guy on the basketball team, Olivier Rioux.
Yeah, they had him.
He was viral. He practiced with the football team this week because they put him on special teams to try to block punts. And they were or block field goals. And I'm trying to remember what his wingspan is. Here it is. He's 7'9" center. He has a massive wingspan. The problem was apparently
he can't jump.
He has an 11-inch vertical leap.
Yeah, he can't jump.
So they said he didn't block any kicks in practice.
Yeah.
And they just put him back on the basketball team.
That's a red flag too.
11-inch vertical.
That's a red flag for Billy Napier. That's a red flag. Why? That's so gimmicky. That just feels.
They had a 400-pound fullback last year. You remember that guy?
Yeah. But bring it in. Let's bring in. You know what? I got a great coaching idea. Let's bring in the 7'9" guy to try to block field goal kicks in practice. That just feels so. Yeah, you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to be out on Florida.
Todd Golden said they were a little disappointed when they worked him out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've watched the clips of the guy. He's not athletic at all.
Yeah.
He's just huge. He's just real tall. Connolly did also a story on ESPN where he rated the best coaches in college football over the last 25 years, since 2000. And he took into account lots of different things. I've got the story up here, and it's almost too much for me to explain because there's a lot of math in here. But he took your budget, your recruiting, expectation versus your actual performance. All these different things. If you want to throw this up, Jacob, there's your list. It's not just who are the best coaches. I think for Heupel it must include pre-Tennessee, right? Like when he was at UCF and the job he did there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's what Dan Mullen goes Mississippi State. And
so what
Florida.
all does this include?
a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's basically like all time stuff, like best performance versus historic baseline average for the last 20 years.
Okay. So, yeah. All right.
How much money they had, like at the school, budget-wise. What were the expectations versus how did they actually perform? I think that's why a guy like Dan Mullen is up so high because, you know, he went to Mississippi State and had him ranked number 1. Florida was really good. Here's some of the numbers he had with this.
Well, yeah, and like Florida has sucked since he left, and he actually did get them to their last SEC championship game.
Can you go back to that last one, Jacob? There were some weird names on there, like number 9, your boy Jeff Traylor.
Yeah, I think Jeff Traylor is generally regarded as a really good coach. Barry Odom at 11 seems a little Napier at 12. That has to totally be what he did at Louisiana before because he has not done well at Florida. Whittingham, I thought would be higher.
I did too.
I thought Kyle Whittingham would be higher.
I figured like some of these guys, like look at Ryan Silverfield, 16.
Yeah, Ryan Silverfield's there at 16. Bielema, I get it because Illinois is like they have. This is the first time I think Illinois football's ever had success is under Bielema. Stoops, I get it because Kentucky football has actually had like 7-win, 8-win seasons under him.
He is like under 500 in the SEC for his career.
Yeah,
but
they went. Right. He's had some 7-8-win seasons that they have not had anything like that since like Andre Woodson was their quarterback years ago.
The thing that most all the Notre Dame fans are furious because their guy didn't make the list.
Marcus Freeman didn't make it.
Marcus Freeman's not on there at all.
That's a little wild.
Maybe that's the only job he's had, right?
It is. Yeah,
and the expectations are sky high. So
they are
hasn't
sky
really
high.
Outperformed any expectations. You mentioned Purdue in there. We were talking about it. I saw that this crazy stat about Purdue. Brett McMurphy had this. This makes me think Purdue. There you go.
Are we talking about broken ATMs?
This is my broken ATM.
Oh, cool! I've got one too. I saw you put this on the rundown. I've got one too.
They have.
Now it's going to depend on what the spreads are in these games too. Like it's going to depend on.
Sometimes you just fade people though. Like I think Purdue, no matter what.
I've got one.
Purdue also has the kid from Memphis, who transferred, who sent the playbook.
Yeah, who sent the playbook? Yeah,
to UT. But I don't know. I think Purdue might be one of these teams, at least early on. They have so many new players.
Yeah.
Like I'm just going against them no matter what. Who did you look at?
So there's a couple. There are 2 teams I have looked at, and I legit think they could go 0-8 in the SEC. Kentucky and Mississippi State. I really think both of them could go 0-8 in the SEC. Zach Calzada is the Kentucky quarterback, and I don't know if you remember his first. Yeah. No.
He was Texas A&M, right?
And then he went to Incarnate Word. And unless he turned into Cam Ward at Incarnate Word, which I don't think he did, I don't expect great things out of Kentucky. And Mississippi State, seriously, look at Mississippi State's schedule. Southern Miss, Alcorn State are what you would say are the 2 wins.
Yeah.
You could say Northern Illinois went on the road and beat Notre Dame last year.
Yeah.
Their other home game non-conference is Arizona State, which they won in Tempe last year, but Arizona State ended up making the playoff, and Arizona State brings those guys back, brings their quarterback back. Right. They don't bring Scott, but they bring back Levitt, that electrifying quarterback. Their SEC schedule, Tennessee, at Texas A&M, at Florida, Texas, at Arkansas, Georgia, at Missouri, Ole Miss. They will not be favored in any of those games.
Look on the far right of your screen.
If they had maybe Arkansas or Missouri at home, there's a world where they might be able to be favored. But Mississippi State, they are not going to be favored in a single SEC game. They are only going to be favored. Their over-under win total is 3.5. They are only going to be favored in 3 games this year. That'll probably be Southern Miss, Alcorn State, and Northern Illinois.
It's at Southern Miss, man. I don't know.
And it's at Southern Miss.
They might not be favored in that.
Right. You don't know what Brett Favre's done to the athletic department.
They have an awesome arena now.
Right.
Look at the far right where the ticket prices are on your screen, for those games. Because if you look at Georgia's games, all the tickets are $250, $300, $400. Those are all double digits.
You can get the Egg Bowl for $45.
I'm thinking about going to the Georgia game there because look how cheap the tickets are. They're
you should. You ever been to Starkville?
No.
Yeah, you should go down to Starkville. That'd be a good because you've done Nashville.
I've been to almost all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
But I've been to Oxford. I've been to Alabama. Last year I got to go to the Alabama Georgia game.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
It was amazing.
The comeback happened.
The
comeback happened, but the first half.
But it was an awesome game.
Yeah, the first half was terrible for you.
Yeah, my son wanted to leave at halftime.
Yeah.
We were down 28-0. I don't know. Auburn, we're talking about dogs and stuff. I noticed also yesterday, Auburn's a dog against Baylor to start the season.
Yeah, they are. So a lot of people like the quarterback at Baylor. Oh my gosh, what was it? Brian Edwards and I were talking about him. Brian Edwards and I we were talking about him. His name is Sawyer Robertson. Yeah. Sawyer Robertson. 3,000 yards, 28 touchdowns last season. Brian Edwards was telling me Friday when I was filming the Chris Vernon show. He's got a small little Heisman ticket on Sawyer Robertson. Yeah, 28 touchdowns, 8 picks, 3,000 yards, 62% completion percentage.
He played at Mississippi State.
Yeah, QB. Yeah, his freshman year. That was when Leach was still there, and then he's got a 153.1 quarterback rating. So yeah, people like the quarterback at Baylor. I'm interested in Auburn's quarterback spot with Jackson Arnold because we talked about this last Thursday that the thing we forget, he ended up getting benched, Jackson Arnold, at Oklahoma. Oklahoma literally the receivers got depleted with injury. They had no receivers, and they were pretty much playing walk-ons at that spot. Maybe he's not. He was a big-time recruit. Maybe he's not as bad as what he showed there, and maybe being under Hugh Freeze
maybe he is.
Or maybe he is. Right. That's what. But we don't know. We don't know. And Auburn's built some talent. They've had some homegrown talent, and they've actually done pretty well and good stuff in the portal. So this is kind of it for Freeze.
All those quarterbacks they had last year were just terrible, like awful. And I don't know if it was that all those guys sucked or that maybe Hugh Freeze just.
Maybe it's a different landscape now than when he was in Oxford. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm going to give Freeze this year. I think he's whatever you think of the guy. The guy he wins. He has won at places. He won at Lipscomb. He won at Liberty. He won at Lipscomb. He won at Arkansas State. He won at Ole Miss. He won at Liberty.
But he hasn't won at Auburn.
But he's not won at Auburn yet. Not to the level that they expect. Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. I have a banner edition of Who Said It ready just for you, John Rosa.
Let's go.
Take a break. We'll come right back. You're watching The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum, Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
Scotty Scheffler ran away with the Open Championship this weekend. My God, this guy, he's not real. Have we reached the point with Scotty Scheffler where you don't have to care a thing about golf, but you still know there's a dude named Scotty Scheffler who is awesome at it?
He is solidified himself as one of the greats in the sport. At this point, probably of all time.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
What is the biggest Summer League accomplishment so far for this Grizzlies team?
Tuomas Isalo filling out his coaching staff. The Ryan Saunders hiring was essential. It was big time. You have a veteran NBA voice there.
Hey, Grizzlies fans, be sure to tune in to Grizzbeat, where the panel and I break down all things Grizzlies and take a look at the rest of the NBA as well. The show is live every Wednesday, 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Who said it?
Welcome back to the Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. Lane Whitaker here with John Loza, who is vibing out to the smooth sounds of, you know it, Who Said It. That's right. It's time for the game show that has swept the country from coast to coast. from New York to LA, from Memphis to Bristol, Connecticut. We know. We saw you. We saw where Who Said It ended up.
From the top of the mountains.
That's right. From the bottom of the sea to the top of the mountains. It's Who Said It. It's time for the show. All right, John, I usually have a couple of bonus clips to start. One of them I wasn't allowed to show because we all know about the
Is there nudity?
No, we all know about the Coldplay Kiss Cam.
Yeah.
Whole thing. Did you see the Oasis concert this weekend?
No.
In between one of the songs, I'm just going to tell you about it. One of the Gallagher brothers tells everyone, have a great time because we don't have an effing Kiss Cam. We're not like these Coldplay guys.
Yeah.
You can do what you want. We don't care. But it was a funny clip.
Right.
Good Coldplay.
That's got to be like Liam Gallagher.
Yeah, it was one of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Liam's the one who's the jerk.
I mean, I think they both have quite a reputation. Yeah.
Yeah, they both have the reputation. Yeah. They're funny.
But I do have a bonus clip. We've shown some first pitches on here, like other players trying first pitches, other athletes, fans. Klay Thompson this week.
Okay.
He played golf in Arkansas. Did you see that? But here he is at the Rangers game, wearing a helmet, batting helmet,
to throw the first pitch.
Yeah, throwing out the first pitch. Watch
I
this.
like it.
Strike.
Oh,
threw some heat.
Yeah.
His brother plays baseball. His brother is like a minor leaguer or a major leaguer. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
He has a brother who's like really good at baseball, so I'm sure he practiced some, but I don't know. I'm waiting for Fish to throw the first pitch at this summer as part of the Grizz Caravan.
Yeah, he always does it, doesn't he?
And he gets real nervous about it and worked up.
Yeah, he does.
And so we got to make sure we have cameras on the ground for that.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Clip one. I don't speak on money matters. I'm just here for ball and school. Who said it?
I don't speak on money matters. Huh. Okay, well, this is college football, clearly. It's college football. It has to be college. Yeah, ball in school.
Sure.
Oh, Nico. It's got to be Nico. Yeah, it has to be because they were just in the news. He was just in the news last week. Yeah.
He just had, and he mentioned this like 5 times in his thing. He was like, oh, it's just for family, just family. He said, no, it wasn't money. It was all family.
Dude, it blows my mind that they still stick to they want Tennessee to get better players around him. And I'm like, you literally had the best running back in the SEC last year.
I know.
What are you talking about?
And like he's like, no, it's just about my family. Well, why'd you wait till everyone else had a job?
I talked to a buddy, two people that I know, media guys in Knoxville that cover that literally all you do in Knoxville is you cover the Vols year round. And they said that it was he wanted better players around him, which is a little like, they could have had. They were not crazy great at receiver, but they were not bad at receiver.
No, Squirrel White, they had some good players. Yeah.
Brew McCoy, they had some players at receiver, but then they're like, and he had the best running. This is what they said, and they said they actually think he is going to be better at UCLA. They said they do think the pressure. Like
I'm sure,
because he was the first to ever sign the big NIL deal. Like when it was announced he's committing to Tennessee, and it's like a $6 million NIL deal. Everybody was like, "What in the world?"
Yeah,
and that there was pressure. There was pressure that he didn't. That he maybe just didn't want.
There'll be way less in Westwood.
Way less at UCLA. They don't care. They care about USC more than they care about UCLA, and they still don't really care about college football.
I just thought he wasn't that good when I watched him play. Like he was fine.
No, he was not. He was not good. He was not good.
All right, clip 2. To the Miami Marlins. Honestly, when you guys called me to offer me a contract, I had never heard of your team. Who said it?
Oh my gosh. I don't know who plays for the Marlins. Oh! I heard this. Oh, crap. Oh, I can't think of it. I heard this, though. Go.
It was the Hall of Famer, Ichiro Suzuki.
Marlins.
Okay.
I appreciate David Sampson and Mike Hill for coming today. Honestly, when you guys called to offer me a contract for 2015, I have never heard of your team.
I don't know if that's a joke or not.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a joke.
I don't know. I saw a stat today about him. So he went in the Hall of Fame yesterday with Billy Wagner and Dave Parker.
Billy Wagner made the Hall of Fame?
He did. Yeah.
Wow.
Dave Parker, R.I.P., the Cobra.
Yeah.
His first 10 seasons, he had at least, I think it was all 10 seasons, he had at least 200 hits and 10 straight Gold Gloves.
Crazy, man.
It's unbelievable.
Ichiro was so awesome.
He was so fun to watch. Imagine being a Mariners fan, man. You get Ken Griffey Jr., then you get Ichiro, for that stretch of time.
Yeah.
That must be amazing having those guys.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of Cobra, Dave Parker. Here we go. Clip 3. I had to come back for the insurance because they informed me earlier this year I'm on Cobra. So I was like, I got to get my benefits on, and I started training. Insurance. You guys know what it's like. Who said it?
What sport is this?
That would give it away. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, well, that doesn't. Then I have no idea.
It's okay. I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
Tennis. Somebody made a comeback.
Serena Williams?
Very close.
Venus Williams? Yeah. It's got to be one of them. They're the only old tennis players I know.
I had to come back for the insurance because they informed me earlier this year I'm on Cobra. So I was like, I got to get my benefits on. Started training.
She's actually not lying about that because we talked about that about 6 years ago. So you're actually telling the truth. You know, insurance is hard.
Insurance, you guys know what it's like. And let me tell you, I'm always at the doctor. So I need this insurance.
Hey, stars, they're
Shout
just
out
like
Venus.
Stars, they're just like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need health insurance too.
Here. All right, clip 4. They don't give a S if I'm from Boston. You know how Boston fans are. They're like, you just took our unicorn and replaced him with a minivan.
Who
said it?
They just took our unicorn and replaced him with a minivan. Alex Cora?
Is that NBA?
Oh, it's an NBA guy? Jaylen Brown?
So, well, go ahead and play it, I guess.
Okay, then I'm a Boston kid. I then get traded
God,
for
who would
Kristaps
ever get
Porzingis,
that?
which you know how tough Boston fans are. So if they don't give a shit if I'm from Boston or not. They're like, you just took our unicorn and replaced it with a minivan. They're like, get the.
He was talking about how he's got to replace Porzingis, and he's from Boston. He's a Boston kid and grew up there. And
Yeah.
he's like, it doesn't matter that I'm from there. No one cares. They're gonna boo me if I'm not good.
Yeah, that's true. They will.
I just liked he compared himself to a minivan.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good comparison. Clip 5.
Durable, works.
Utilitarian.
Yeah.
Good gas mileage. Clip 5. The thing I'm most excited about is Big Ten Media Days because I want to hear Lincoln Riley try to explain his last 2 years because I can't think of anyone whose coaching has been more fraudulent since his first year with Caleb Williams. Who said it?
Okay. Okay.
Great quote.
Feinbaum. That's got to be.
I want to hear Lincoln Riley try to explain his last 2 years because I can't think of anybody whose coaching has been more fraudulent since his first year with Caleb.
Feinbaum's been on a tear.
That is some whose coaching has been more fraudulent. That is absolutely something Feinbaum would say. So how I have to figure that is who in college football, like analyst world, would actually say that right there.
Were you here like 2 weeks
ago? And it's either him or I don't think McAfee would do it. McAfee would not do it. Herb Street isn't doing it. Desmond Howard's not doing it. Saban's not going to say something like that about another coach.
It would have to be not someone on ESPN, someone on Fox or like.
But like Urban Meyer's not going to say that.
Urban Meyer's, you know who might say that? Steve Spurrier.
I don't know if Spurrier would call another coach fraud. Steve Spurrier's a podcast.
Yeah, we've had a couple of his quotes on here. Maybe you weren't here. He's had some good ones. He said that Arch Manning's not going to be that good because he couldn't get past Quentin Ewers and he was a 7th round pick. He's like, if he was that good, why wasn't he playing? Spurrier's had some good ones. I thought we had one a couple weeks ago where Feinbaum said that Cam Newton was one of the worst people Urban Meyer ever had on his team. He was like, considering some of the humans he's had. Imagine how bad that's been.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it, but I do like Feinbaum's like, whatever, I'll just say it.
Yeah, dude, Feinbaum's always been that way.
Yeah.
Always been that way.
You think he's got a point?
Yeah, no, he absolutely has a point. There's been some things out there with Lincoln Riley. Like he kind of thought, I've listened to some podcasts that are like West Coast people that have talked about him.
Yeah.
And they're like, one of the things that a mistake he made, he's gotten sideways a little. I don't know if it's sideways, like they don't like each other, but he just didn't embrace the surrounding LA metro, like high school coaching, the high school coaches and things like that, the people you need to be cool with. Because ultimately, like, even if you don't want these kids as like recruits right out of high school, odds are these kids, wherever they go, are going to end up transferring, and you may want them then. And those high school coaches still have real relationships with with those guys that they coached maybe 2 years ago, and you may need them to get you on the end with them, and you don't have that. That maybe he just kind of put his nose in the air to some of it. We'll see, though. If he gets it right this year, he gets it right.
Yeah. Right. I think the construction's not over, apparently.
It's not over, but some way we're back in here.
I don't know if you can hear it.
Yeah, I hear it.
All right, we got two more. Clip 6. Every time I have a good drive, they're going to take me out and put a kid from Utah in to score a touchdown. Who said that?
Okay. NFL or college?
This is NFL.
Put a kid in from... Oh! Jameis Winston?
He nailed it. Look at John Rosa. He's on a tear today.
Well, Scadaboo's got to be from that.
He's talking about when he was on the Saints and Taysom Hill.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Scadaboo, Arizona, Utah, and Jameis doesn't know the difference down there because the states are next to each other.
It was good reasoning, though. That was very good.
Yeah, no, that was I was about to say Russell Wilson. I thought the kid from Utah was Scadaboo. Yeah. And I was like, that's next to Arizona and whatever. But I was thinking Russell Wilson. I was like, wait, Russell Wilson would know the difference. So Jameis.
Yeah.
And then I remembered you also.
I love Jameis.
You love to put Jameis quotes in here.
He's great.
Being in the end zone again.
You drove the team down the field and then trots out.
Man, I'm used to it. If you remember in New Orleans, Taysom Hill, I used to drive the team all the way down the field, and Taysom Hill used to come in and run quarterback power and score a touchdown. So I was like, hey, like Jackson is Taysom Hill. Taysom from Idaho, but Jackson from Utah. I was like, it's that Utah connection. Like every time I have a good drive, like they're gonna take me out and put a kid from Utah in to come score a touchdown. No, man. Like he needs those reps. He needs those.
Yeah, he needs those reps.
He's talking about Jackson Dart, and I guess he's been playing red zone behind Jameis. All right, last one. This is an all-timer right here. This quote.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get it.
There's a scene in The Wolf of Wall Street where they're talking about throwing midgets. It's like, can this midget roll there? And it's like, no, you have to throw him, and they're made for throwing. Then after a while, they start talking, and they go, man, they may know we're making fun of them. The midgets may know. It goes on from there. But who said it?
Like, is this a coach?
It's a college football coach.
Oh, it's a college football coach. Oh, this could be so many people.
I know. I don't think you'll get it even with me giving you that much like of a hint because it's such a weird, random thing.
Okay, so Brian Kelly would not say. Is it an SEC coach?
No.
It's not an SEC coach. Oh, man. Is it a Big 12 coach?
Yes.
It's a Big 12 coach. Oh, Gundy.
You want to play it, Jacob?
There's a scene in The Wolf of Wall Street where they're talking about throwing midgets.
Dave Aranda?
And it's like, hey, this
is the weirdest
midget,
press conference answer I've ever heard.
Can he roll there? And he go, no, he doesn't roll. You throw him. You know what I mean? And they're made for throwing. And then after a while, they start talking, and they go, well, you know what? I think if you start talking, they may think they know we're making fun of them. The midgets may think that we're making fun of them. So then I'm going to start, they may get mad at us. And then the guys go, well, what we need to do is make them think they're one of us. And they go, one of us, one of us. And I think that's the thing with coaching, call it recruiting, it's that way.
That's the thing with coaching.
Amazing.
I don't understand what in the world that
I have
analogy
no
was.
clue what he was talking about.
I don't either.
Shout out Dave Aranda.
That was weird.
Still at Baylor. This may be his last year there.
With answers like that.
Yeah.
Perhaps so. All right.
For sure.
We're going to take one more break. We'll be back here in just a minute. You're watching The Odds Couple on Grind City Media.
The boy is mine.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Have you talked to Norvell since the game?
Yeah, but we're close friends, so it's not one of those. Like, I think it's a little bit.
How
sensitive.
long before you said ha 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 ha?
Hey, you sent him a text and said, you want the box score? You sent him the box score. You want to see the picture of me in the locker room afterwards?
How close are you? Because it would have taken me literally 30 seconds.
The Chris Vernon Show, live on weekdays at noon on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
It's time for our Pick Six, Mike. 6 classics that we're most looking forward to in the 2025 football season.
Las Vegas, obviously, that's the Grambling State University, Jackson State University clash. They're taking 2 iconic HBCU brands going to an NFL stadium in Las Vegas.
Get all of your HBCU sports and culture news by tuning in to HBCU Huddle with CJ Hurt and Mike Wallace. New episodes drop every Thursday on grindcitymedia.com, YouTube, and Spotify.
Welcome back to The Odds Couple on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Here's Rob Fisher and Lang Whitaker.
Welcome back to The Odds Couple here on Grind City Media. Lang Whitaker and John Rose are hanging out with you for the afternoon, getting you into the week and getting you ready for football, which Thursday's our first game.
Yep.
We got a game right around the corner.
Yep.
We get started on Thursday. The Hall of Fame Bowl game.
Yep.
Chargers and somebody. Do you remember?
Chargers.
Lions. Chargers and the Lions.
Is that the Hall of Fame game?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty sure.
I thought it was.
Tell me I'm wrong.
No, I mean, you sounded confident.
It is.
So like,
Chargers at Lions.
Yeah, it is Chargers Lions.
I mean,
why do I care about either one of these teams in the preseason?
It's just football.
Well, no, but like usually it'll be like who was the number 1 pick in the draft? Cam Ward. It'll usually be like something like that. They'll put like I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. I mean, the one thing
Ladd McConkey, throw a little dart at Ladd McConkey to lead the league in receptions this year.
Overall catches.
Or receiving yards. Yeah.
Well, the one thing with Detroit, I don't know if he'll play in this game because usually those guys don't play. Did you see Aiden Hutchinson is coming back? There's been a whole bunch of stories that Aiden Hutchinson is better than he was last year before he got injured.
Oh, really?
Or he might be the best he's ever been. I've seen like 5 different players on the Lions talk about how good Aiden Hutchinson
I mean,
was.
it's possible. It's definitely possible. Like, when he just tears ACL.
No, didn't he like break his leg or something?
Oh, broke his leg? Yeah. I mean, he could be.
Yeah.
He could be. He'll be massive for the Lions. They lost both of their coordinators. So, they've got some questions now replacing Ben Johnson. We'll see.
Also, did you see in Cleveland, Kenny Pickett got hurt?
Yeah, Small Hands Pickett got hurt. Flacco's going to be their starter.
No Shador.
It's going to end up being
Shador
Flacco.
might make the team.
I thought it was going to be Flacco before, but it's like with Pickett being hurt, it's going to be Flacco.
Do you think they start Flacco and have Shador and Dylan Gabriel as the backups? Like 2 rookies?
Unless Colin Cowherd's right about his worst kept secret in the league, and that's they want Arch Manning.
Well, I thought about this. I was looking at the NFL futures. Cleveland's 5th from the bottom. Cleveland's not projected. They have the 5th best odds of not finishing last. There's 4 teams who are projected to have a worse record than Cleveland. The Jets, the Giants, Tennessee Titans,
the Titans,
and then this is the one that makes the most sense to get Arch Manning.
The Colts,
the New Orleans Saints,
the Saints. Yeah,
I mean the Mannings are such their royalty in Louisiana.
Right?
Didn't Arch play high school down there?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Played in New Orleans. Yeah,
and the Saints don't have a quarterback.
They don't.
Spencer Rattler's in a quarterback. When you're having a quarterback battle and it involves Spencer Rattler, that's never a good sign.
They just drafted Tyler Shuck, who is minus 250 to be their week 1 starter.
And he's like 26 years old.
Yes, he is cheeks.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the Saints, I'm tanking. I'm tanking and trying to get Arch Manning, and
Yeah.
There was a couple other NFL things I saw around the league. Which conference? I wanted to ask you this. Which division do you think is the best and the worst?
The best, I think this year, it's probably the NFC North or the AFC West are probably the best.
I was thinking AFC West.
The AFC West. But there's still what ifs in the AFC West.
What are they? The Chargers? I mean,
the Chargers and the Broncos
Bo Nix
are both people think they're going to be good, but I mean, the Broncos will be okay. If Dre Greenlaw is healthy and doesn't get hurt, Dre Greenlaw is going to transform Denver's defense.
Yeah.
He is that
they
kind
were already pretty good.
Yeah, he is that level of player. He will take it up another notch on Denver's defense if he's healthy. The Chargers, it's a bank on. They still don't have great receivers, but I do think Ladd McConkey's going to be really good. And it's Harbaugh. It's a bet on Harbaugh. Dude, his teams win, and they just wrapped up Rashawn Slater, signed him. And it's maybe a bet that the Chiefs won't be as good. And a bet that the Raiders. I do think the Raiders will be improved, but it just may be tough in that division. But then the NFC North, the Packers, I think the Bears will be better with Ben Johnson, but the Packers and the Lions and the Vikings, if J.J. McCarthy is average, if J.J. McCarthy's terrible, it's look out.
There's been some interesting
stories.
But
there's always teams every year. Last year, nobody expected the Vikings or the Commanders to come out of nowhere and do what they did in the regular season.
That's true.
There's always teams that do this. There's an average of almost 6 new playoff teams every year in the NFL.
Hey, if J.J. McCarthy gets off to a slow start, we'll trade him Kirk Cousins.
There you go. Send Cousins back to Minnesota.
Go on back.
Yeah.
We don't need him. Trade him for McCarthy. Let him come back up.
It's not a bad idea.
They wouldn't do that, though. But, yeah, there's a chance that they get off to Darnold was such a good fit for them last year.
Yeah.
And maybe they kind of stumble coming out. And I've seen some stories that I saw one tweet that was going around, and they're like, McCarthy is struggling in the early drills. And then people tagged it, and they're like, no, this is from a year ago. Maybe I don't know, maybe he's figured some stuff out in the last year being around.
Maybe he was.
But, which division do you think is the worst?
The AFC South.
I was thinking NFC South.
The NFC South could be. I think the Panthers and Falcons could be better.
I think the Falcons are going to be okay.
Yeah.
We were 6-3.
The Bucs should be good. I think the Saints are going to be terrible. The Saints are terrible.
Yeah. The Panthers were okay at the end of the season last year.
Right. I'm interested to see if that can carry over. And then I think the Bucs and the Falcons are good. I think the Falcons will be pretty solid. And then the AFC South is because I think the Titans and the Colts are bad.
Yeah.
And the Jags, I think the Jags are at that
tipping point.
Yeah, and the Texans, I don't know either. They've already got so many injuries. I don't know.
But they could win the division.
Right.
It's such a weird thing.
Right. It's one of the South. It's one of the Souths.
Yeah.
Hang on, man.
Oh.
The AFC East is bad too. I think the Dolphins and the Jets are bad.
I think the Jets are terrible. The Bills are good though.
The Bills are good.
They have one.
The Bills could be the best team. The Bills could be the best team in the AFC. Yeah.
Yeah. They have one elite team. Those other ones don't have any. The best
Jets
team
are
in the
horrible.
NFC South might be the Buccaneers or the Falcons. One of the two.
Yeah.
At least you got the Bills in there.
Right. You do have the Bills.
The Dolphins kind of just depend on if Tua can stay healthy and
Nobody knows who plays on the Dolphins defense.
Yeah.
They got Minka Fitzpatrick now, but
that's true.
Like, yeah, I'm not buying Miami.
Before we get out of here, I got a fantasy draft coming up. I've never heard you talk about fantasy football. Do you do fantasy football?
No, I don't. I haven't played fantasy football in probably 10 years.
Yeah. I got to like do a crash study for this thing. And I don't know like the best way to do it. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, reading stuff, but like I was going to ask what you use to cheat for your fantasy draft.
Yeah. Don't play fantasy football.
But you got to get the cards.
Yeah. I don't really collect football cards either. I don't like it when I end up with a fantasy football team and one of my fantasy football players is playing against the Niners. So I just don't like it. So I don't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get out of here, you got any free picks?
No, not for tonight. I will tell you, I still have my my 40-1 ticket on. Although I think it's gone down on Austin Simmons to win the Heisman, the Ole Miss quarterback.
I got I didn't put money on this. I'm not sure you can, but I watched a lot of the Little League Softball World Series last week.
Mm-hmm.
Connecticut's who I'm riding with. They have a pitcher through a no-hit shutout, and with these Little League things, like if you have one pitcher who's pretty good, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like Connecticut's a team to keep an eye on.
All right. Betting on the youth.
Yeah. All right. We're going to get out of here. That's today's Oscar. We'll be back Thursday. Fish will be back. CJ will be back. We'll have the whole crew in the big studio. And we will see you on Thursday. So enjoy football. It's coming up. It's coming. It's right here. It's around the corner. For John Roser, for Jacob, I'm Lang. We'll see you soon. You're watching Grind City Media.